Hi there. So let me take a guess. A lot of you have watched the movie Black Panther that came out in 2018. And there is another movie, Black Panther 2, also known as Wakanda Forever, that came out in November last year, which I have watched. And the movie is a good movie, like the previous one. But the French government is not happy. And the French president, Emmanuel Macron, is not happy at what this movie did to the French troops, according to him. So the French Defense Ministry have come out to condemn Black Panther Wakanda Forever of a depiction of French troops. Now, according to this story that has been trending in France since Sunday, is that the French Defense Minister slammed this superhero movie Black Panther Wakanda Forever for what he says or he calls false and misleading representation of the French troops. And he said that I strongly condemn this false and misleading representation of our armed forces, the French Defense Minister Sébastien tweeted on Sunday. This second installment of Black Panther, the franchise, is a 2 hour 41 minutes, so it's almost a 3 hour movie. And the part that made the French government not happy is in the plot is the part where we see several French military personnel were dragged into a UN meeting because they were caught trying to steal a mineral called vibranium from the Wakanda. And Wakanda is a fictional country in Africa in this movie, and the people of that country are trying to protect a very rare mineral or a very rare resource in that country called vibranium, which is a kind of a rock that has superpowers, you understand. Now, these French mercenaries try to attack one of Wakanda's lab in Mali, in a country called Mali in this movie. Of course, the same Mali exists. And as they are going to that lab to steal, samples of this vibranium, they are caught by the warriors of Wakanda, and they are arrested and taken to this UN meeting and displayed in front of international community. Now, what has driven the French mad is the use of a uniform, the uniform that was worn by the actors, those who are acting as the French troops in this set, is the exact resemblance or exact, copy of the uniform used by French troops, particularly those ones who are deployed to West Africa, the ones who operate in Africa. And the other thing is that France is not happy because this movie kind of represented the exact thing that they do in Africa. They are not happy about that because France has this mercenary. I think they have a mercenary group called the French Foreign Legionnaire, which is like a PMC, private military contractors or mercenaries. But in this case, they are not private because they are owned by the French government. So they are mercenaries either way, more like Wagner Group from Russia. They do the same things. And the French Foreign Legionnaire mostly accepts recruitments from former soldiers, retired soldiers, those who deserted from armies outside France. Maybe if you come from the United States, Russia, Kenya, any country, Mali, whichever country you come from, and you can prove you are a soldier and you want to join this foreign legionnaire, they'll allow you to be part of that. So it's a mercenary group, and they are in West Africa active, and their job is to spy and steal minerals for the French government. And that is what this movie was trying to depict. And apparently the French government is not happy. They are not happy that they have been depicted through a movie that is, very popular, a movie that has broken records at the box office, a movie that millions of people are going to watch. The French government is not happy that such a movie is going to, kind of announce to the rest of the world the things that they do in Africa. Anyway, go to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on this.